Hey guys, here's a little pre-launch footage. Here you can see Port Canaveral that I'm about to pan over to. Um, you can see the fog is absolutely terrible. Now I'm going to rotate over. I'm going to show you A1A, which is where I usually, you know, go to watch the launches, launch my drone to watch. Um, Lots of people out there this time. If you want to get straight to the launch, scroll through to about a minute and 55 of the video. That's when the launch roughly starts, is right around there. But here's A1A. As you can see, cars stretched, relatively up the highway, um, double parked. This is how it was, and worse for the Artemis launch, or at least the attempt. There was so many cars out there. It was absolutely insane. Almost impossible to find parking. People were getting chased because they were parking out on a shoulder. If you ever consider going out for a launch, never park on a shoulder. They will let you park on the grass, but as soon as you're on any pavement, they will threaten to tow your car. So, FYI, if you ever decide to go out for a launch. But here's some B-roll. Hope you enjoyed it. Launch is coming up in about another 30, 40 seconds. I'm just extremely thankful I have a drone so I can go out there and capture the launch from above the fog bank. But here we go with the SpaceX Command audio feed.
T-minus 15 seconds and counting. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff.
Vehicle is pitching downrange. M1D chamber pressure is nominal. Nominal power and telemetry.
Pounds of thrust. Headed to space. We've throttled down in preparation for max Q, moment of peak mechanical stress on the rocket.
Falcon Heavy is supersonic.
There we just heard the call out that the vehicle is now traveling faster than the speed of sound. What a beautiful sight.
Max Q.
All right, there we just heard the call out. That is the moment of peak mechanical stress on the rocket. M1D engines throttling back up. A beautiful sight to see Falcon Heavy flying once again. Now, shortly we'll hear the call out for MVAC chill, indicating that the second stage is prepping the MVAC engine.
Vehicle is following a nominal trajectory.
We will flow a little bit of the super chilled liquid oxygen through the turbo pumps on that MVAC in preparation for the full flow of the super chilled propellant. Shots there of each side booster on the right-hand side of your screen. Next event will be booster engine cutoff, or BECO. That'll be followed by stage separation of side boosters, side booster boost back burn, center core main engine cutoff. We are about 10 seconds away from the booster separation.
Side core shutdown. Booster separation confirmed.
And there you can see and heard it by the incredible excitement within the crowd behind me. Successful separation of the side boosters.
Boost sector startup.
There we can see 3 engines on each side booster have relit for their boost back burn. At this point in time, both side boosters are
All
returning.
vehicles are following nominal trajectories.
Good news there, both side boosters and the center core, everything looking good. Side boosters are returning to the coast of Florida, now under the power of 3 engines.
At this point, I couldn't see the rocket or the boosters anymore, so I'm going to transition you into the SpaceX feed itself. Just for the landing of the 2 boosters, you can hear the sonic booms, which is freaking amazing and loud.
Booster entry burn.
Booster entry burns have started.
There we heard the call out that the booster entry burn has begun.
Booster entry burn shut down.
Looks like the ice on those cameras are now clearing.
DY and NY FTS have safed. All vehicles continue to follow nominal trajectories.
So that re-entry burn has concluded. We're expecting the landing burn to begin in about 30 seconds. The entry burn intended to slow the vehicles down significantly as they re-enter the Earth's atmosphere. Amazing tracking cam views of the boosters as they return to landing zone 1 and 2. We can see the grid fins there.
Both side boosters transonic. Stage 2 FTS is saved. Stage 2 is in terminal guidance.
We can see those grid fins steering the boosters for a precise landing. Again, we're attempting
Booster
landing. Landing zone 1 and 2. There we just heard sonic booms. And there you have it. As indicated by the enormous cheers, we have successfully landed both Falcon Heavy side boosters at landing zone 1 and landing zone 2. What an incredible sight.
Nominal parking orbit.
With these 2 side boosters, this marks the 150th and 151st overall successful landing of an orbital class rocket. This is the 21st landing at landing zone 1 and the 4th landing at landing zone 2.
Bonus footage of me flying a drone out of the fog, descending to land, and yeah, my batteries were dying, so that is why I couldn't catch the landing of the 2 boosters on drone footage, so I ended up having to grab SpaceX's video and add that in there. But yeah, here's me landing the drone. Since everybody was rushing towards me to get back to their vehicles to get out of there rather than landing, I decided to grab it over my hand while it was hovering. First time ever doing that. You just got to grab it and flip it over, and it turns off the props. But let me tell you, that was a little scary. So